Hey everyone, Lotus Prince here. It's time for me to announce the next game that I'm going to Let's Play. But do you remember that one next game reveal I did where I started by talking about Diddy Kong Racing and then I went into all sorts of weird tangents until finally I revealed that I was going to play Conker's Pocket Tales for the Game Boy Color? And everybody was like, what? That's the conclusion you came to? I'm going to do another one of those. So here's the thing. I've been playing the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 7 has been out for years. Resident Evil 8 just came out. I want to play these things. I want to continue the Resident Evil series. Alright, okay. So based on this, if you've been paying attention to which Resident Evil games I'm playing, it's been all of them in order of chronological release, to the best of my ability. I think Nemesis and one other game were switched in Japan and America, but I've been playing them in order of chronological release, right? So the last one that I played was, I think, Zero. I played the remaster, but, you know, it came out on the GameCube, so I'm going with that order. So what's the next Resident Evil game to play? Well, it's going to be one of the PS2 titles because, oh, I want to play Resident Evil 4. I do. But we're not quite there yet, and there are interesting titles that I haven't even tried yet, and I would like to. So, what is the next Resident Evil title? It's Resident Evil Dead Aim for the PlayStation 2. But there's a little quirk to Dead Aim. If you've ever seen the back of the box, or if you've seen gameplay, or played it yourself, then you would see that it plays kind of like the Survivor games, Resident Evil Survivor and the PAL-only Survivor 2, or Japan and PAL-only Survivor 2, which I have played. So Resident Evil Dead Aim is in fact part of the Gun Survivor series. But how does this work? Resident Evil Survivor is Gun Survivor 1. Resident Evil Survivor 2 is Gun Survivor 2. Resident Evil Dead Aim is Gun Survivor 4. Okay, I haven't skipped any Resident Evil titles. And there are only 4 Gun Survivor games, by the way. I don't believe there's a 5th. Unless you want to start fudging things and say Umbrella Chronicles or something, but I think Gun Survivor stops at Dead Aim. What have I missed? Well, I don't remember if I've mentioned this before, but not all of the Gun Survivor games are Resident Evil. There's one exception, and that is the game that I'm going to play next. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to play Dino Stalker for the PlayStation 2. This is one of those games that I had seen on store shelves, but never really picked up because the title seemed generic. Now, it turns out it's an entry in the Dino Crisis series, another Capcom series. Surprise, surprise. But I didn't pick up on it because, I mean, yeah, Dino Crisis, Dino Stalker, but Dino is a generic enough term that I actually thought it was some third-party thing. I guess Capcom is third-party. I thought it was some alternate thing trying to capitalize on a similar-sounding name. Like, oh, Dino Stalker, I'm stalking dinosaurs. There's something like that, I think, even on the Wii, like Dino Hunter or Dinosaur Hunter or whatever it is. So, yeah, I don't know. No thanks. But no, it turns out this is actually a Dino Crisis game. It's Dino Crisis Survivor, and that's what we're going to play. So, because of the nature of this game, it's an arcade-style title, it's going to be a one-off. It's just going to be one part. I mean, I'm going to split the episode into 2 because it pushes an hour, or it's a little over an hour or something, but it's a one-off Let's Play, the polar opposite of Dark Souls 3, which was, like, what, 51 parts? And now you know, by the way, the opposite of 51 is 1, and the opposite of 1 is 51. That's just math, people. I don't make the rules. But in any case, because this is going to be a one-off, it's probably going to be shorter than this setup for the reveal. But in any case, Dino Stalker is a game I had never played before, but it is quite cool, so I look forward to showing you. So get ready to see it in about 3 days for patrons, and about a week after that for general consumption. It's going to be time to get back into these Capcom series, and I am excited. Until next time, everyone.